Okay, Rob Bennett, please make your way to the front. We're going to get going in the second half. Rob is going to tell us how to become the most hated blogger on the internet.
Hi, my name is Rob Bennett, and I am the most hated blogger on the internet. Now that's not just talk. I can prove that objectively. I've been banned from 15 different major investing sites. Now, the internet is known as a Wild West sort of place. The idea is just about anything goes. So the truth is, it's hard to get banned from even a single site. But I know the tricks. I've got this down. I have been banned for life from Motley Fool. I've been banned for life from the Early Retirement Forum. I've been banned for life from Morningstar.com. I've been banned for life from Boglehead's Forum, and on and on and on. There's some sort of funny business going on here, I can tell. First thought that may enter your head when you hear this sad story of this fellow that's been banned at all these different sites is, this guy must be a cosmic jerk. That's not the story. I know because I started posting about investing on the morning of May 13th, 2002. I remember the day. And before that, I posted only about saving strategies. And in those days, I was the most loved poster at the Motley Fool site. Motley Fool hired me to teach their retirement planning course. I wrote a report, Secrets of Retiring Early, for a subsidiary of Motley Fool, and it was the best-selling report in the history of that site. People liked my stuff in those days. People liked me in those days. Now, the second thought that may occur to you is, well, this guy's problems only show up when he's talking about stock investing, so maybe the issue is he just doesn't know what he's talking about when he talks about stock investing. People are having ordinary discussions. He comes along, he interjects these idiotic comments. He won't stop. And sooner or later, you just have to, knock the guy out. What is he going to do? That's not the issue either. I worked for 16 months with an academic researcher, Wade Fowle. Wade has a PhD in economics from Princeton. And Wade and I together prepared research that has been published in a peer-reviewed journal showing investors how to reduce the risk of stock investing by 70%. Just by taking valuations into consideration when they set their stock allocation. Rob Arnott, the former editor of the Financial Analyst Journal, learned about my site and sent me an email saying, Rob, you're right on. You have a sound understanding of what the research in this field says today. So it's not that I don't know what I'm talking about in stock investing. So what the heck is going on? I'll tell you what I think. We today have only a primitive understanding of how stock investing works. This has only been the subject of sustained study for about 50 years now, and in the grand scheme of things, that's a short amount of time. We are the pioneers. Now, the good thing about being a pioneer is you can come up with amazing breakthrough insights, and there have been amazing breakthrough insights in this field in the last 50 years. But the bad thing about being a pioneer is that you can make mistakes. And when you make mistakes in the stock investing realm, it's a particularly big problem, especially if those mistakes are not discovered for 10 or 20 years, because your mistakes may cause millions of people to suffer failed retirements. So people in this field do not like to acknowledge mistakes. They cover them up, they rationalize, they change the subject, and when new evidence comes in that they've made mistakes, they cover up the cover-up. It's a big mess. There is not one school of thought on how stock investing works. There are two. The dominant school is buy and hold. We all know about buy and hold. It says that you should always be buying stocks. Stocks are always a good choice for the long term. But there's also a second school called valuation-informed indexing, which is a minority school today, but which I would believe will be the majority school in the future. This is rooted in the research of Yale economics professor Robert Shiller. Shiller, by the way, just won the Nobel Prize on Monday. Now, Shiller teaches just the opposite of buy and hold. He says that stocks are like anything else you can buy. they offer an amazing long-term value proposition at some prices, a solid value proposition at other prices, and an absolutely horrible long-term value proposition at other prices. Now the difference between the two schools is that the buy and holders say investors are 100% rational. That's why prices never get too out of hand. Valuation-informed indexers say that investing is an intensely emotional endeavor. You've seen the slides. Do you think it's possible that we've let a small bit of emotion enter our thinking about how stock investing works in recent years? Thank you.
Thank you, Rob.